Hello and welcome to the Miles Better Groove Funnel Party on Facebook and the Groove Funnel Tips and Hints on YouTube. My name's Colin Miles and I am here today to help you add a little bit of dimension to images and to your buttons. So as you can see here, we're going to copy this button. Let's go here and let's copy a button. And let's see what actually we have done inside. Now I'm going to delete the button because I've copied it already. I'm just going to show you the difference. If you look at this button, if we come off here, you can see we've got some edging. It's nice and curved, and it's also slightly embossed. So it stands away from the page, which I think is really quite nice when we start looking at some of the detail. And here you can see again it's embossed and standing away. So a couple of really quick tips and hints on how to do that is that you would initially create your, I don't think I've got one on here that I've uncreated because I've here we go. Let's do this one here. So let's turn this from a flat button into an emboss button. So first of all, we want to access the button. We want to come over to the right hand side. We want to make sure that our mode is in expert and we're looking at the various things. So first of all, we're going to come down and we're going to look at border. And this is going to allow us to give you some curved edges. So we're going to come across to 0.5, gives us just some nice round edges. I think that makes the button look a little bit more professional and a little bit more stylish. Now we want the button to pop from the page. So we do that by coming down to, again, we need to highlight the button that we want to work with. We want to come down to shading. And in this time, we're going all the way down to emboss. And if you can see when I click off, it's just raised the button very slightly to give it a nice sort of round looking feel. So that's how we can emboss our buttons. Now let's have a look at some of these pictures and the fact that we'd like to make them stand out a little bit. Again, we'd like to put some corners on. So let's go and round off the corners very slightly. So there we can see some nice edges on the corner. And let's actually also put a border around this picture, which I think is quite fun. So we're going to do a line. We're going to completely encase the picture. We're going to choose the width. Let's on this one have quite a big width so that we can see it. We're going to change the color and we're going to use green so that it matches the rest of this particular page. If I slink on off, there you can see now we've got a green, we've got an edge, we've got a curved. And I think we can also emboss this. However, being a picture, it isn't going to look overly different. But if we emboss that, yeah, there's a very slight there, but embossing a picture is a little bit different. So we come over here, let's do this one more time. So we're going to go to border, we're going to change off the corners, we're going to put a border around it, we want to completely encase it, we want to go to the thing, we're going to go down to number 6, and we're going to choose the color, and in this case we're going to go green again, different green, oops. One down and we go, there we go. So now we have encased it, we've rounded off the edges and we've put it inside a little folder, which I think really adds a little bit to it. You can see I've done some here. Let's just make this picture a little bit bigger by dragging it so that it looks the same it's still not quite the same size, but not far off it. There we go. That will do. And we come on up here. So we've got an embossed box there. We've got some pictures. We've got an emboss button there. So that's how we emboss a button, how we round out a corner, and how we put a picture inside a frame. Hope you've enjoyed that training. If you do, please like our Facebook page, share with others, encourage them to join the fun. And of course, Groove Funnels is everything groovy. Thanks very much, guys. Have a great afternoon.